Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko tier list. Episode 2. I finished episode 2 actually today. 2 episodes of Umineko are coming up in next week, which is Tea Party and the question marks. And yeah, basically I have episode 2 beaten and we are here on stream dealing with character tier list. So yeah, thank you for coming up and let's go. So first of all we have stakes. I have no idea what were the stakes names. I mean, I know like Asmodeus, Beelzebub and stuff, but I have no idea which one was which. And they are just the... I mean, sorry. As cool as they look, as cool as they look like, as they have outfits like Lucifer from Helltaker and stuff, they just there. They're just there. Butler. Episode 2 Butler. I'm afraid I cannot give him S anymore. I think Butler in episode 1 was better. I think he still deserves A. I know he was emotional and stuff, but I feel like he did more in episode 1. He was more relevant, I would say. Like in most cases in episode 2, he was almost irrelevant character. He gave some ideas, he questioned Beatrice and stuff, but mostly he just took fire from Beatrice in the episode. I feel like I liked episode 1 Butler more. That's why I want to put Butler on episode 2 on A. But on the other hand, I really liked how Butler came out in the tea party at the end. This episode is still not up, but that was amazing. But I still don't think that this is enough to put him on S. I think episode 1 Butler gave a lot better impression, at least for me. I think episode 1 was better in terms of character. I think I liked like he tried to shuffle the board, his personality came out in the episode 1 and stuff. And episode 2 was just, he fight Beatrice at the beginning, then he basically gave up. He was crying, whining, and then he was turned basically into furniture. And then at the end he had his own moment at the tea party. That was also freaking amazing. Almost S. This is almost S. This is the best A. Beatrice. Most relevant character in the episode. She was just amazing. She was basically Butler of episode 1. Yeah, there's nothing to talk about really about Beatrice in this episode. She's just queen of this episode. I agree with Vinicius. Like, yeah. Another stake. I have no idea what their names are, and they just D. So they just exist. They have some sort of personality because each one of them talk a little bit different and stuff, but it's still just they are there for a few seconds. Berncastel. I will put her on A, I think. She was on B on my episode 1, and I think I will put her on A in this. I really loved... Okay, she kinda bought me with the cute voices she made. And then I realized on the whole picture of her that I forgot that she have like cat tail. I don't know, I just enjoyed her. But this is not strictly tier list for what they did. It's kinda mixed also with how I liked their interaction. Also, we got a backstory for Berncastel. That's what I liked as well. Also, because of Berncastel backstory, it triggered my new theory about Butler. And you will know what theory it is when the episode comes out. But this is pretty huge, and I don't know if it's true or not. But I think it's A, because she triggered my thoughts on Butler, like really heavily. Let's go with Eva. Eva in episode 2. Yeah, exactly. You remember how I put Eva and S tier in my episode 1? I don't remember her at all in episode 2. I really don't remember her. She was... I don't remember. She was probably talking with Rosa and messing with her as usual. She bullied Shannon, probably. And no, I would just put her on D, because I don't remember her. I'm sorry, Eva, I love your personality and stuff, but you did zero impact on me. It's like two spectrums. She was S on episode 1 for me, because of her interaction with Hideyoshi and stuff, and this is D. Yeah, she's a first, stakes are last. Also, I will put black hairs in front, because black hairs and red eyes looks good together. Yeah. Genji. Genji was good. Episode 2 Genji was pretty good. He was very good, actually. I don't think he deserves A, but I think he deserves solid B. I liked Genji in this episode. He was MVP in many situations. I think that Genji is just solid B. I don't think he made enough impression on me to give him an A, but he was a very solid character. Let's go with George. What should I do with George? To be honest, I think George didn't make that much of an impression. Shannon? Yes. George? Yeah, they had dates. Then George was fast to calm down as usual. I think I will put him on C, just because he don't deserve to be trashed together with stakes. And he was developing a relationship with Shannon, and he triggered basically Shannon character in the episode 2. Goat. Yeah. The goats. I mean... Anyway, I think I will put him on his own tier. Because this is just... Come on, this is GOAT. This is GOAT. Come on. Hell GOAT. The furniture of Beatrice. Basically, servant of doom. Goda. Last time I've put Goda at the D tier. And I think he did slightly better in the episode 2. Yeah, I think I will put him on C. And actually, I'm going to put him before George. I remember Goda a little bit better than George this time. It pains me, but it's kinda the truth. Like, even at the end, like, Goda did his best to, like, stop the goats invasion, basically. He died, but he did his best. Also, Goda didn't bully Kanon and Shannon this episode that much. I think she did it less than in episode 2. Hideyoshi? I mean... we need to put lovers together, right? We cannot separate them, I'm sorry. Jessica. I feel like Jessica is S tier in episode 2. She made a great impact for me. Jessica died very early, but she made a lot of impact on me. Even till the end. Even after death. Even after death, yeah, there were scenes when they were like ghosts. Kanon. Obviously, another S tier. We cannot separate these guys. I'm sorry, but come on. Kanon was epic. He was better than Jessica though. I liked him very much in this episode, but he was very complicated. There were times when I hated him. When he turned down Jessica, when he made her cry, when he talked about being furniture and stuff. This is just freaking irritating me as fuck. And then further in the story, he just developed more and more. And at the end, like, when he was protecting Jessica, he just was almost human, I would say. Kinzo. Kinzo is another character that's... Kinzo had his own tier last time, right? We cannot give him, again, his own tier. No character gives his own tier 2 times. Basically he was at the beginning a little bit. He disappeared and at the end he had like some chess play. He played chess with Beatrice and then he was on the banquet and all he did was get eaten by the goats. Yeah, and nobody's talking about him anyway. Yeah. I think we'll have like a lot of D tier characters in this episode and kinda a lot of S tier characters. Episode 2 is really like really liking characters or really disliking characters. I feel like I will put him on D. It may seem weird, but I remember him better than Eva and Hideyoshi, maybe because he was at the end of game. So he's going before them. I think I can put him like on the lowest tier on C. I agree that he did preparations, he was prepared for everything, but I didn't like him in the episode 2. He just did the same thing that he did in episode 1, basically, and he didn't existed. But I cannot trash him with everyone else. Kraus is another trash tier in episode 2. Don't remember the game. He did nothing, I think. Kumasawa. What Kumasawa did in this episode? She talked too soon, I remember. Oh my god, I remember that scene. Oh my god. Like, everyone died in the chapel. For everyone came back, they were like sad, depressed and stuff. And Kumasawa went with something like, where's everyone? Or let's wait for everyone to eat, or something like that. And I was like, oh my god, too soon, too soon. And then someone just came to her and said what happened. Yeah, I think she's another D. Kyrie, I'm sorry Kyrie, I love you, but you're another D. Basically everyone who died in the first Twilight is D this time. She was like one of the first characters that saw Beatrice. I thought like she would be good in the episode 2. Okay, another stakes. Black hair. Let's put the golden ones here and maybe green one here and this one here. I can put Kiri actually at the front of D. So she's almost C. Because I like Kiri. I like Kiri character. I love her character. And I hope that she will develop more. Let's go to Maria. Let's go to the interesting stuff. Maria was crazy as episode 1. How this should be. Okay, you know what? Okay, Zeke. Okay, I will do that. I will do that. Sticks. I will call them sticks. Not steaks. How do you like that? Maria is S tier. We can all agree with that. Also, she's high S tier. Actually, I'm not sure if high. I feel like Canon and Jessica, for me at least, did more impression through the whole game than Maria. That's why she's on S, but further than Canon and Jessica. I have a feeling like I liked them more. I still love Maria. She was great in this episode. Her interaction with Rosa. Maria A. She can be A as well because, well, last S tier is kinda like an A tier. Maria in episode 1 was way better. There's no doubt about this. Actually, we didn't so much of Maria, that much of Maria in episode 2. I remember her mostly from, like, everyone usually ask her about the weird symbols and stuff, but then she got punished by Rosa, of course, and when the butler basically gave up, then she was like a mother to Butler, I would say. She comforted him, like, it's okay, just be with me and you'll be fine, and everything like that. We saw like emotional side of Maria in this episode, like very emotional side. And final scene with Rosa, yeah. When she was like, I don't care if you are bad or good, you are still my mama. That hit. Yeah, okay. There's no bad witch or good mama. There's only mama. Yeah. I think I will leave her an S tier, like the lowest S tier. I don't think she's on par with Butler. I feel like Butler was worse than her in this episode. Let's go with Nanjo. I mean, yeah, nothing to say. Dr. Nanjo died by sliced throat. End of story. Natsuhi. Okay, what about Natsuhi? When did Natsuhi die? Did she die? She died at the start, right? At the beginning. Yeah, like everyone else in the D tier. I mean, not everyone, because they died later, but... what she did in episode before she died? I feel like characters that dies in the first Twilight usually get a D tier. Had that scene with Jessica. Oh, you're right. You're right. That was sad. That was... oh my god. Jessica was happy for a second there. Oof. I think I will put her actually in the front of the Rosa. Oh my god. Maybe we should go with Rosa at the end. What if we make Maria and Rosa on one tier? We'll create family tier. Huh? What if we do that? I want to address one comment from last episode here for Rosa. She's like the most human character, like the most realistic one. That's why we hate her and we love her at the same time. Because she's basically reacting and judging everything, and she's just like a normal human. She's snapping out on the daughter because of the circumstances, like of the family, how she was raised, how she wants Maria be raised. Then she's realizing that she's doing something bad and showing us that she actually loves her and stuff. Yeah, she really loves Maria. She saw us many times, and she's abusing her because of the situation of the family and how she was basically raised, like Rosa. Rosa was the youngest. She always took a blame, and she wanted basically Maria to be better than her. Oh, that's true. I don't know what to do with her. As a character, I really love Rosa. Like what they did with her. As a person, like actual person, I think she is going over the edge with like beating up Maria and stuff. Before Rosa, Genji is lonely. A or S? Why we don't have more people to talk about? I cannot even make a vote. I don't think she's S. I don't think she's S. She could be S, but there's many things that I hated about her in the episode as well. But she did amazing impact. I think I'll put her on A at front. She did amazing impact on me. I hated her many times, like canon, but I also loved her seconds later. There were many times when it was shifting. The fight with goats actually pissed me off. For most of that time, she cared about Gold more than Maria. She just realized how she loved her at the end. I think A. Yeah. Rudolph. Parents dying early. I don't even know how to shuffle D tier, to be honest. I don't remember any of them. Shannon, okay. I think just behind Beatrice. Amazing. Nothing to talk about. Let's move on. Also, the most surprising thing about Shannon, which I kinda suggested before that happened, that she may have some kind of power similar to Canon. And I was on the mark. Also Yumikawa, yes. That's the waifu. Which protected her love, George, from being dead for a few minutes. Just cannot neglect her importance for the story here. She was kinda plain at the beginning when she was just like dating George and stuff, blah blah blah. You know? But she like stood up to Beatrice. I mean, first she like obeyed Beatrice, then she stood up to her. She annoyed Beatrice. She was, I think, the first who gave Beatrice some talk that actually made Beatrice uncomfortable. Like when she went to her room for the first time. This is another steak. And I have no idea who it is. I have no idea who this are. Isn't like Oda since she does... Wait, what? Who is she? Which one? Oh, right, she have different hair color. Yeah. So she goes here. Who is this? Are you trolling me right now? Oh, she's the one who killed Canon. Okay. Lambda Delta Berncastle. I have to agree with you guys. Lambda Delta was amazing. I really liked Lambda. I really liked her. We had surprisingly a lot of information about her. Comparing to Berncastle, what we had like at the beginning, that was a lot of information. Also, she explained us like rock, paper, scissors, which one of them, which of the witches can beat which one, and like what's her strategy, what exactly is Berncastle's strategy, and funny how she lost to Berncastle. I really liked Lambda Delta, but I don't think she deserves S. I think she deserves high A. She was better than Berncastle. We had a lot of information about her, and I really liked her personality. Okay, so now we have the tier list, and let's see if we want to change anything. We have steaks. Lucifer, Mammon, Leviathan. I have no idea which one is this. I've ordered them in terms of... Oh, sorry, I have to change this one. I like this facial expression more than this one. But both have like black hairs, so they are up. Genji is B. He have whole tier list for himself. All B is here. He's a boss of the B. B as... Yeah, B because he's a boss. That makes sense. So I will be ending the episode for YouTube, I guess. Let's see what you have to say. What it was my tier list? Let me see. George and Kinzo higher tier. Yeah, these are not drastic changes. If I would make a change, one of the changes that you suggested, the only one I could agree with would be actually picking up George higher. Just because he triggered basically whole Shannon development and he was important for her. So, yeah. YouTube, there you go. We have episode 2 Umineko character tier is made and done. With some talk, with help of the chat and the live stream. Thank you guys for joining up. And yeah, I hope you will wait for Tea Party and the question marks episodes, because this is coming up on Sunday probably, and we have Tea Party on Monday. So yeah, I will see you next one. So thank you for being with me, thank you for watching the episode, and I will see you next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.